Bow, bow, chicka bow. I'm here. Oh, this should be a fun one. Let me get my Chatterino up. Hold on one second here. Ooh, everybody's a buzz today. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, hold on. Let me get the old. There we go. Wait for a few people to get on in. Play a little something something. Let's see. What do I feel like, Bernie? Bernie's in studio. Do I feel like everyone's a winner? I feel like everyone's a winner today. I'm gonna play that intro once I get a few people into chat.
I haven't played that for a long time.
I haven't played it in a long time, and I love that intro. I paid for that song to be retroly done in 8-bit style.
You should play that more often.
I should. It's good. Fairy's in the chat. Michelle is in there. What's up, Michelle? Lovely Michelle. Good Sandra's in here. Fuzzy. Man, I got two great mods in here. I feel comforted. And I feel comforted that Michelle is in here. And good Sandra. Bernie's in there, of course. I'll wait for a couple more people. Those notifications get out kind of late. Let's see. What do we got? Ooh, I had one of the best cups of coffee I've ever had in my life this morning. Bernie doing it up with the caramel, right? It's the caramel coffee? Yeah.
It wasn't too sweet.
It was really sweet, but I like it like that.
I like it
Yeah.
a lot.
All right. We'll wait for a couple more people to jump on in. Let me go ahead and hit my own like button. That's proper, right? Janice Joplin, the great Janice Joplin is in chat. What's up, Janice? Nice to have you here. The controller of YouTube is in here. What's up, Ellie? All right, I'm going to hit you guys up with a little bit of everyone's a winner because everyone is a winner in here. I feel like. I really do feel that way. Welcome everybody to the 10th of what is this, May edition. Oh shit, Bernie, it's almost time for me to buy plants.
Yeah.
To plant in the ground.
Yeah.
Probably another week or so, and I'll be buying some plants. Welcome everybody, one and all. NJS is in there. Nice to have you here. Everybody in chat that I mentioned before. Really appreciate you all being here on this little humble, tiny comment show that nobody else on YouTube really does. I think I found a few channels that do something similar, but they don't do it like this. They don't read all the comments.
You did?
Huh?
You found some channels that try to do
No, they don't. But they have a couple of comments that they go through, but they don't do what I do. I'm gonna do this as long as I can sustain it, as long as I can do it in a timely fashion. But I do have a plan for after if it gets too big. But it is what it is. Let's see. I want to thank the people so far who helped me raise over $4,200 in donos for Chumley. Well, there you go. That stupid Vonathon is still going on. I don't know if you guys had a chance to check that stupid shit out. Oh boy, is it dumb. Maybe we'll talk about it here in a second. Pippi, welcome. I made a comment at the last moment. Okay, well, you made it in, Pippi. Very good. Let's transition on over and go over the comments that I got here. I got lots of great comments this time, starting with Ginger here, who said, I think you should do homeless outreach in the name of the victims, not in the name of the perpetrator. Do it in honor of Ellie and Becky is my recommendation, and send some Venmo. Ginger, number one, thank you so much for your generous, kind donation. Ginger Venmoed me some money for homeless outreach, and with her and some other generous donators have donated enough for me to do a hot dog run. Now, so later on, I'm going to get to a comment. Somebody asked me, how much more money do you need? And at the time it was 25 bucks more. That person was kind enough to donate that, so I'll mention that person as well when we get to it. But I'm going to try to do the homeless outreach run tomorrow. I'm going to go to Sam's today to see if they can put together the 50 hot dogs for me tomorrow. And then we're going to do a hot dog run tomorrow. Hopefully. I'm hoping that's how it goes. But we shall see, okay? It just depends on if they can get them together and all that type stuff. So, I'll try to do the homeless run tomorrow. It was a big success last time. I had a lot of fun doing it. I love doing that. I mean, the other channel is raising over $4,000 for an idiot who's going to jail. Can you imagine if I had done that and I got over $4,000 to do homeless outreach, how many people's lives we could have touched? It might not have made a big difference in the grand scheme of things, but this is how I kind of think about these things. When I'm out on a homeless run, right, homeless outreach run, it's not about, is this person a drug addict? Is this person an alcoholic? Is this person have mental issues? It's none of that. What it is pointing out that maybe one of these people, and not all of them are drug addicts and alcoholics. That's super important to remember. But maybe one of these homeless outreach runs touches somebody so deeply that they want to get the help that they really, really need and deserve. Okay, so it's not about, just being grandiose for the camera and you guys just adoring me because I go and do that. That comes with the territory. But what is really important to me is that I get an opportunity. To me, I see it as an opportunity to maybe help one or two people realize that people do care. There are people that care out there, right? I care deeply about the people of Denver and the Denver metro area, more so than most people out here. And trust me, I know, Ellie knows. There was another person out here that portrayed herself as a champion of the homeless, and she ended up being a big shyster. And we've got a bunch of shysters out there, but I want to be the one, right? And maybe I can inspire someone to do the same in their community. I'm not saying I'm unique. There's nothing unique about me doing homeless outreach. But if I can inspire just one more person to do, even to buy a bottle of water and give it to somebody, then I know I'm doing my job, right? So that's, don't give other. Okay, I'm sorry, controller of YouTube, Ellie. Alan B, welcome, buddy. Nice to have you here as well. Flea is in here. What's up? Nice to have you here as well. I've been homeless before. It sucks. Thank God it was yeah, Flea. It does suck. And it sucks for the people that are out there, but this makes at least one day, one moment of their day, at least a little bit brighter and a little bit better, And not everybody that I serve is homeless. Homeless and more or less fortunate people out there, right? But that aside, I think I'm doing the right thing. So, Ginger, thank you for your kind donation. Actually, I think you did 2 donations this time, and I really appreciate it, Ginger. And I'm going to try to get it done tomorrow. You guys inspire me to get out there and do it. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to do it. So, really appreciate that, Ginger. And we will be doing, if not tomorrow, a homeless run. It'll be really, really soon. So appreciate you, Ginger. Ginger has a big heart, and I really appreciate Ginger and everybody else who donates to the channel. Sometimes I pour some of my own money into homeless outreach too when I can't quite get enough to do the things that I want to do. So I also contribute as well. Although this time I didn't have to because you guys, provided enough money for me to do. So $75 gets me 50 hot dogs, basically, guys. The way that it stands now. Who cares? Says, do you or anyone it knows if people are sending the prosecutor videos of the things that Chumley is accused of? He says there is no video of him choking you know who. I've seen so many of those videos. Why wouldn't the prosecutors have them? Oh, that's a good question. Who cares? You don't think the prosecutors have videos of him doing that? And here's the thing. Chumley lies all the time. Who cares? So what he says on camera could be completely opposite of what really is going down. Do you think he's told you all the evidence that they have against him? And your second point about people sending the prosecutor's videos. Oh, most certainly. Who cares? I mean, I may or may not have sent something along or two. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm doing it or not doing it, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, then I'm sure there are plenty of other people doing the same. So trust me when I tell you that people are paying attention. People like Doss and Dad Ann, for instance, and others. There's legion of people who can't stand that piece of shit. Here's the comment. Loves Cat, who I believe is the one that also donated. How much do you need to reach $50 for outreach? It's actually $75. What I really need is $75 to do 50 hot dogs. And I reached it. Loves Cat, and I think you were one of the people to donate. So thank you very much. And I will be doing a homeless outreach probably tomorrow with the hot dogs, if I can arrange it, and Ginger's and yours name, and I think those are the two major contributors to that. So thank you both so much. Blue Unicorn, welcome. Nice to have you in chat. Let's see. Yeah, Michelle, I know. King Bluto, what's up, buddy? The prosecutor is not going to show all his cards, and yeah, that's right. But they do have to show discovery. And do you think that Chumley is showing everybody the discovery? Absolutely not. Of course he wouldn't do that. All right. Michelle, who's in chat, says, now for something completely different. That's an old Monty Python thing. This was my first disaster piece theater. Well done. Michelle, you should check them all out. They're all fucking awesome, I believe. I don't think there's one episode that is just, like low standards, just really, well, everything is low standards on the show because we don't have a ton of money to work with, but everybody does their part on that show, and it's a YouTube treasure in my opinion. Michelle, I'm glad you enjoyed your first experience with it. Go back and listen to previous seasons. I mean, I think we've done this for now almost 2 months. And there's plenty of content for you to enjoy and laugh. I mean, the ads and the music and the banter are, I think, worth your time. And time is, almost as precious to me as any of the donations that I get. It actually is way more. Big Dog in the house. What's up? Just stopping by to say, aha. Welcome on in, man. Thanks for stopping by. Cinderella. So proud I have never given that POS money, Cinderella says. You should be, Cinderella. Thank goodness you didn't. It's you guys work too hard for your money. You know what I'm saying? Whether you give it to him or me or anybody on the tubes, I tend to take it a lot more seriously than the idiot does. I mean, the idiot's grifting for 10,000 per felony. So and this is on top of the 25,000 that he himself has said he's got. Now that amount has changed from 25 to 18 to 15 to 20 to, it's all convoluted over there. There's no convolution here. There's full transparency always on this channel, and I pride myself on that. He will not say the same. I guarantee you. He is the most one of the most deceptive con men that YouTube has ever seen, and that's not hyperbole. Northwoods, nice to have you in here. Finally learning that Boa song you suggested. Oh wow, Blue Unicorn, that's awesome, man. I love that song. When you get that one, Blue, I love that song. Cracky's channel is back. Is it? Wow, how did that happen? Big Chief in the house. What's up? Michelle says laughter is much needed. 100%, Michelle. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Controller of YouTube. King Bluto, he was set up. He is innocent. Yeah, exactly. If you guys want to donate your money, you can always give it to me. I assure you I will responsibly use it for weed and tobacco. Yes. All right, let's move on here. Lady J with the emojis. Thank you, Lady J. Annabelle on Season 8, Episode 1 says, I'm hoping you will cover his whining for LA protesters show up for his... Oh, we most certainly covered that, Annabelle. There was a point in time when he was... Oh, this was a few days ago. If I can't get enough people to show up, I might have to take a plea deal. He's begging for a plea deal. He's begging for it. And I hope they don't give it to him. I hope he has to go through the whole shebang and gets 10 years. That would be fucking awesome. Denise, excuse my French. Denise H. with the, the coveted creature from the Black Lagoon icon next to it. Thank you for being a Monster Squad member, Denise. That's one way that you can help the channel is get a membership. Gift memberships, stuff like that. That really, really helps. And I appreciate everybody that does that. And Denise is one of the biggest people that does that. I appreciate you. Denise said, fun show today. Just caught up on the replay crew on episode 2. Miss Flea, hope she is all good. Yeah, things are looking better. I hope you don't mind me saying Flea, but things are looking better for her. Yeah, we missed Flea on that episode. Flea is a integral part of the show. Amber Dawn Rising, shout out to you. Also on episode 2 says, DOA is a genius, didn't you know? He's the smartest man alive, didn't you know? He's so smart, he's going to spend some time in prison, didn't you know? Prison is something that he was planning on doing the whole time. He's a magician, remember? Yes, Amber Dawn Rising. Yes. He is. DOA is a super genius. And I'm so happy the controller of YouTube, Ellie, is grifting in his name. I mean, it's the best. Watching him on that Vonathon get $4,000. Oh, that's so super special. That's money well spent, too, by the way. I mean, him going to jail, begging for a plea deal, not getting a lawyer, or getting a lawyer, or not getting a lawyer, or getting a lawyer. I mean, it's super special. I'm so glad people are giving their hard-earned money for that cause. Oh, just makes me tingle. Doesn't it make you guys tingle? End Harmful Practices on episode 2 says, all attorneys are garbage, so I will do it myself. But send me more money to pay for an attorney. WTF are you actually saying? Yeah, look, this is his MO, man. It's all a grift. It's all a grift. That's all it ever is. You'll never know how much gift memberships are appreciated. Exactly, Michelle. Those gifted memberships are awesome, man. I love it when people gift memberships. It's the best. Mama Red's in chat. Also a Monster Squad member. Thank you, Mama Red. Nice to have you in here. I remember MLH saying he was going to jail right after Race War. Remember? You said you always wanted to do that? No, I never want to go to jail, man. Going to jail is not high on my list of priorities. He's not spending the money on a lawyer, Flea says. I promise you. He's getting himself set up for when he gets out of jail. Probably buying some little hacienda out of the way somewhere. Hopefully he buys a little hacienda in Guatemala or somewhere, Flea, and we never hear from his dumbass again. That would be the ideal thing. But once a con man, always a con man, so he's always going to be on the grift. Speaking of Flea, on episode 2, she says, I got the Copazine idea from chat. I think it was Chris on the drums. He mentioned something about that, and I thought it would make a great commercial. So thanks for the inspiration. And like I said, Flea, anybody who comes up with an idea for a commercial and it makes it to air, i.e. Chris with his Copazine idea, which did come to fruition, will get, I'm feeling saucy, so I'll give you 2 songs of your choice, if it makes it to air. And Chris, whenever you whatever songs you want, man, you just let me know and I will accommodate. Just like I gave anybody who donates gifted memberships as well will get a song if they email. Beachcomber emailed me. She had donated the day before 5 gifted memberships. You just email me and I will be more than happy to accommodate that. I gave Beachcomber Kiss My Ass was her choice, and I definitely accommodated. Kim A says, Flea, I'm sending prayers for your son and your family. Take care of your son and yourself. Family always comes first. Absolutely. And Flea is a hell of a mom. She did what she had to do, and things are looking a bit better, but she definitely appreciates that, I'm sure. Right, Flea? My guess is Texas. Yeah, because shit's cheaper there. He really is setting them up. If he hasn't pissed away all that money yet, which, okay, his estimation was 25 grand. I think it was more towards 40 grand because we don't know what he got in super chats and all that stupid shit, the first time around. So 40 to 50 there. There's another 10 grand going on. They just raised another $4,000 so far on that stupid Vaughn-a-thon, which should all go to Vaughn, in my opinion. But that's neither here nor there. Professor Kakan, hope I said that right, says, Replay crew, thank you for anybody on the Replay crew. Thank you all so much for listening to the content and providing comments and all that. I can't thank you all enough. You guys are good and fuel for the engine that makes the channel go. Really, really appreciate the Replay crew. I will repeat the instructions on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, set notifications. Thank you very much, Professor. All right, let's move on to Kim A with another comment. Great show today, everyone. This was on the season finale of episode 8 to episode 4. Ellie, you were epic. Thanks for all the laughs at the end of my long day. It was an epic show, and it went a different direction than even I could imagine. Ellie was fantastic. Big sis in the house, that's all I gotta say. Let's see what else we got in chat. Barbara, welcome to you. Vaughn's right. Question, anyone know the latest on his alleged new lawyer? Like who it be? Vaughn's right. Nobody fucking knows, man. He gives you misinformation all the time, so you can never really know what's going on. Is he getting a lawyer? Is he not getting By the way, if he does not get a lawyer, right, which I'm guessing is a good possibility at this point because he's setting himself up for that type of thing. I agree with Flea. Adrian owes me $1,000. I think it was either Adrian or David B, but I'm pretty sure it was Adrian. So Adrian, if you're listening, that $1,000 you can give it to me, and then we'll do homeless outreach with it, right? I would say a charity, but I don't know of any reputable ones here in Denver. So just give it to me, and then I will spend every penny of that $1,000 on homeless outreach, and I will enjoy doing it every second. So yeah. All right. Let's see. Vaughn's right. It should be on his case. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't care if I get 5 people in chat. That it does. I mean, I answer to all of you. I don't answer to anybody else. Yeah, I think Red Mama's still here. Hey, Phila, welcome. Nice to have you here. Dodge says he's got 1. What does Dodge have? Dodge says he's got a lawyer. Well, really? Let's see. Let's wait for it to go to trial. We'll see if that lawyer sticks around. Pippi, welcome. Nice to have you here. David B said, if you can prove he's the top contributor. Oh, no. This was something different, Ferry. This was $1,000. That was $1,000 if I could prove he was a top contributor to Chumley. And there's no way of proving that unless Chumley opens up his books, which he would never do. It's the most idiotic thing that anybody said, really, out of all the stuff that was said. But it was Adrian that came in and said, "I'll give you $1,000 if he doesn't get a lawyer." Well, missed opportunity. Whatever. Let's see. Okay, we're caught up on chat. Okay, here we go. More comments. Marth Morang says, have to say, Ellie did steal the show. It was just hilarious. I laughed so much it hurt. She was on fire. She definitely was. All your shows are good and hilarious, but must say it was really nice to see Ellie take her power back. MLH still love your laugh. Thank you, Martha. I really appreciate that, and I'm sure Ellie does too. Ellie was on fire yesterday. So, yeah, most excellent. And I believe that's the last comment. Hold on, let me go back. Let's see if we have any held comments. We do. Hold on. Let's show it. Maybe it's a hate comment. Oh, there's Michelle. This bitch is nuts. Oh, on my Karen in the Wild video. Let me approve that, Michelle. She was crazy. And it happened in real time. Pippi, here's your comment. This gets funnier and funnier every week. Thank you very much, Pippi. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Our intention is to make you guys laugh and also make other people think. I know I have a bunch of critical thinkers in my chat and on the replay crew. And as far as subscribers go, there's a reason why I'm not at 100,000 subscribers right now, because I don't just mindlessly make a bunch of content that's edited and stupid shit like that, and I don't buy subs. I earn every single one of my subs, and that's how I want to keep it. All right, let's move to mentions. See if we got any mentions this week. 4 days ago, Fila, who's in chat. I saw that, Afila. I actually, this was TCD. TCD talked all kinds of mad shit about me. And threatened to expose me and all kinds of nasty shit. But I don't like to see anybody in distress, and I made sure that situation was taken care of. She was texting me while she was live, Afila, and I handled business like I should have. I don't let petty disagreements and arguments get in the way of doing the right thing ever. So I appreciate you bringing that to my attention, Afila, and it's appropriate to have you in chat. Okay, let me get back over here, transition over. We're going to talk schedule. We're going to talk some things, some happenings going on. I know the vaunted Vaughn-a-thon that Starchy is doing, a rousing success at this point. Oh, shit, that's really cool. I'm going to have to get those. I think we have this one already. Yeah, see, we got that one right there. Although this is a different pose. I'm just looking at some Funkos here. We collect all these horror Funko. Oh, yeah, I got to get that one for sure. That one kind of sucks, but I'll get it. Yeah. All right. If you guys want to know what one of my little side hobbies is, it's collecting horror Funkos. I have a very extensive collection of horror Funkos. Not all of them, but I have a lot, a good chunk of them. What do we got going in chat here? Yeah, Blue Unicorn, you're blowing up, dude. You're blowing up, Blue Unicorn. That's really good. I'm happy to see. Yeah. Let's see. Moo, you skanky hoe, Flea says. What's up, Becky? Nice to have you here. How about Cowpalooza? I got to say that whole thing is right on brand. Yeah, Starchy is a grifter extraordinaire, man. And she's grifting for someone that already has a bunch of money in his coffers. And is just going to suck up all that money too. But I don't know how he's going to spend it in jail. That's the whole thing. How's he going to spend that money in jail? And you know what? I hope the lawyer does overcharge him. I hope the lawyer takes every bit of that money, if he indeed has a lawyer. All right. Let's talk about the schedule upcoming. Like I said, late after this, Bernie and I are gonna head on over to Sam's, see if we can arrange for 50 hot dogs tomorrow to hand out. That's another important thing. Hot food is always better for people than normal like sandwiches and stuff like that. So that's the cheapest thing that I can do, you all.
Unless you've dug in out of the trash to eat, you don't know what these people go through.
Yeah, hold on. Say that again, Bernie. I want everybody to hear that.
Unless you have dug in the trash to eat, which I have, you don't know what they go through every fucking day. You don't know what it's like to be hungry, because it just hurts your soul.
All right, I'm going to share something with you all that, is hard for Bernie to talk about. I'm not going to get too into it, but Bernie, at certain parts of her life in Mexico, had to dig out of the trash to eat. And what she's trying to convey there is you don't know what it's like until you experience it. Do you understand? And go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Even if they are addicts, they're still humans and they're still hungry. When they come down from whatever they're going through or whatever drugs they're using, they're still hungry.
Yeah, we're talking about human beings here, and this is a good point that I try to get across to everybody, regardless if somebody's a drug addict or an alcoholic or whatever mental issues that people are going through. These people are at the end of the day still human beings, right? Some of them may be con artists, some of them may be just in it for the grift, et cetera, just trying to get their next score, whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, these are still human beings, right? A lot of these people are so down on their luck that they will turn to digging into trash cans just to simply get by and eat. And Bernie's been there. Huh?
Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, no. That's perfectly okay, Bernie. I think it's important for people to understand the seriousness of the moment. And they're over there grifting $4,000 for a piece of shit who doesn't deserve anybody's hard-earned money. Why not take that money and give it to somebody? Not even me. Just give it to somebody that will put it to good use, and help people out. I can't think of a better way to do it than to provide a hot meal for somebody. Ader, welcome. What?
You can finish sharing if you want. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I shared enough, Bernie. I'm not going to get into specifics, but I did want to make that really clear. Bernie and I have had quite a journey. Let's just put it that way. We both have had quite a journey, so it is what it is. Let's get down to the bottom here. Fraudy, welcome. Nice to have you here. Done without eating to feed my kids, Michelle says. See, that's nobody should ever have to go through that, Michelle. It's not right. It's not right for anybody to have to, especially in these United States, for us to have to go without eating because you need to feed your kids instead. And all of us would do that. We all would sacrifice for our children, but nobody should have to do that. Yeah. Michelle says we needed to feel that. Yeah, I think it's important. Sin, welcome. Nice to have you here. You're absolutely lovely with a great heart, Becky says. Yes. Bernie is special, and there's a reason why I keep her around. Let's see. Can you imagine how many homeless people we could help with the kind of money shitbag gets for hurting other people? Yeah. It's a good point, Flea. I just mentioned it. $4,000. $4,000 could provide around 3,000 hot dogs.
That would
3,000 hot dogs. That would be me all day going out and giving hot dogs. But I could even set up at the park. What about people that aren't necessarily homeless, that just maybe some kids that walk by that would love a hot dog, like they're playing and stuff, and you give them a hot dog. How would that brighten their day? Maybe you could make a big difference in their life. They could always think back to that moment when this strange dude sat in a park and gave them a hot dog for free. People that walk by, stuff like that. I would love to do that. Go to City Park and just have a big stand, free hot dogs.
I love when you do the hot dogs.
Yeah, the hot dog runs are pretty special.
I love that.
And you don't keep her for hot. Oh yeah, Michelle, of course. I mean that's basically the reason. I mean, geez, without Bernie, there's no hot tub. Ginger, welcome. Nice to have you here. I just mentioned it earlier, Ginger. Thanks to you and maybe one or two other people, we're going to go on a hot dog run hopefully tomorrow. I got to go to Sam's today, see if I can arrange them to get 50 hot dogs together for me for tomorrow. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. It's either this week or next week. I'll figure it out, but most likely tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that. I have to take Bernie to work early, and then after that, I'll go get the hot dogs. Hopefully, they can have them together. Around 10 or 11 my time, and we can go out and give out 50 hot dogs. I would love to do a stream, man. Can you imagine that 3,000 hot dogs that I get? And then we go to a park, and anybody that comes by, just how would that feel?
I want to go with you.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be
I would be great. I won't do it because I'm not gonna put the burden on everybody to do that. But I'm not like Chumley. I'm not greedy. I'm not.
If it ever happened, though, I would.
If it ever happened, it would be awesome. Maybe I will do that one day. I'll do like a whole like not marathon, but just however much money we raise is how many hot dogs I get, and then we just go out and do it. That would be really, really cool. I would really enjoy that. You don't need to be homeless to not be able to afford food, especially with the current climate. Exactly, Afila. Can you imagine if we got $4,000? $4,000? Crazy. It annoys me when Shitbucket says he's homeless when he lives in an RV. Yeah, Pippi, he's a shitbag and a half, man. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. Save her, son. What?
His heart is homeless.
No, because a homeless person has something that Chumley will never have.
No, meaning his heart is void.
No, well, yeah, but homeless people aren't void. He's got a black heart, and I hate that, and I pointed that out. He's got a heart of blackness and evil. He is gross. He's as worthless as a human being can get. He's right up there with people that kill and grape, because I can't say the real word, and stuff like that. Not in so much as the actions themselves, but the intention and the deceitfulness of it all. That's what I can't stand about the guy. And that's why I can't wait till he gets thrown behind bars and everybody can celebrate, because that's one less con man that's conning people out of thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
He's got a black heart.
He does have a black heart. See, the thing about homeless people is they have humility.
Yeah.
They're not above, accepting a hot dog or a sandwich or a little bit of money here and there. It's I don't know. It amazes me. What else do we got here? Let me read chat here. Badbara said maybe Snotty will lend his grill. Yeah, he doesn't have it anymore. He gave it to Sandra. And it doesn't look like it looks like Sandra's getting good use of it too. Let's see. What else? Michelle says, "Oh, damn, $4,000 deductible. That's crazy." They call it grifting. Yeah, see, that's the thing. They call it grifting when I ask for homeless outreach. And I've made good on all my promises on homeless outreach. See, that's the difference. His heart is hopeless. I agree, Ginger. Barry Bader's welcome says, if Chum Lee broke and homeless, how be so big where he getting all dem calories. Well, that's true too. Um, what else we got here? If you're having difficulty paying for your medications, please talk to your doctor. Yeah, that's true too. Simply asking might help. What else? Pyrex says it annoys me. They keep saying they raised 12,000 when that was really the total since the beginning. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Yesterday, the protests on Hollywood Boulevard was so nice and peaceful. That was said over and over again by the people that were there. Yeah, you see, it's starting to normalize again. Let's see. I think we're caught up on chat. Yeah. His heart is black. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Blue Unicorn. He says there is a thing about poor people food is full of chemicals and hormone disruptors and empty starch, so that's one reason poor folks tend to. Yeah, because think about it, like the one of the worst things you can eat is ramen noodles. That's one of the cheapest, things that you can make, like with just some hot water, boiled water, and it's awful for your stomach and your whole system. It's just empty fucking. There's no nutrition.
Don't it just sit in your stomach?
Yeah, it sits in your stomach. It doesn't get processed right. It's made with all kinds of preservatives and shit that you just you really shouldn't be eating on a daily basis. But if that's all you got money for, then what can you do? Let's see.
Not the most yummy thing.
No, and it's not.
Not unless you get the expensive kind.
Yeah, and even if you do, it's still the same thing, Bernie. It's just the same shit. Okay, so let's talk about schedule. So tomorrow, possibly homeless outreach. Now I know that there will be a hot tub time machine. What's the song for tomorrow, Bernie? Do you remember? I would love for you guys to join. It's a little adultish. It's not for everybody. Yeah. Maybe who would remember? I can't remember what it was, but it's gonna be fun. I know that.
I'll skip to the end.
Yeah, skip to the end where we can get the song. What is it?
Before or after the prizes?
I believe it's right after. Yeah, right after the prizes.
I'm almost there.
Okay. Hold on, I'll tell you guys what the song is.
Sorry. Oh, Love Shack.
Love Shack.
Oh,
that should be a fun one tonight. J-Bet's song. Yeah, Love Shack is going to be done tonight. Tomorrow, I mean. So we basically take a song. In this case, it's Love Shack, and we basically make it a very adult version of the song. And it's a lot of fun. So make sure you join us on Hot Tub Time Machine tomorrow at 9 Eastern on Bernie's channel. Somebody please accommodate with the Bernie link. I'm sure they'll put that in there. If you haven't subbed up already, feel free to do so. But remember, it is very, very adult oriented, so it's not really a time to have kids in the room if you're going to listen.
No.
Make sure they're safely in bed, and we'll have a ton of fun. Adult karaoke fun. Okay, Monday through Friday. This next week is going to be a little bit different. I need to take Tuesday off. So we'll probably take Tuesday and Thursday off next week of Disaster Piece Theater. So it'll be a shortened version of Disaster Piece season 9, I believe it will be. The subject is going to be Chum Lee again. I'm sure we'll have guest appearance by Selfless Simp and a bunch of others. So it should be a ton of fun. Let's see. What else we got in chat? Oh, what's up there? Peace, love, sunshine. Thanks for re-upping, Becky. I really appreciate it. You have the coveted Frankenstein moniker. One more month, Becky, and you'll get the. I forgot what the. Oh, I think I know. I'm not going to spoil it for you, Becky. Next month, you'll get a new icon next to your name.
I'm still Frankenstein.
Yeah, you will be for a little bit, and then it'll change at the year mark. Huh?
What's after Frankenstein?
I'm not going to tell you. I don't want to spoil it. It's special for members. Maybe I'll tell you after.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so That's what the plan is. Tuesday and Thursday, I'm gonna take Tuesday off. We're normally gonna take Thursdays off, but I have, again, Becky's gonna kick my butt for this one, but I definitely have stuff to do on Tuesday. So Tuesday and Thursday next week, we'll have off. But hopefully you guys will join us Monday, Wednesday, and of course for the finale on Friday. And then we're back to on Saturday doing the comment show, which you guys are currently listening to right now. Thanks, Michelle. Appreciate that. Pippi says, MLH, so you take Thursdays off now, Tuesdays? Wow. Give you an inch and you take a mile. I know, Pippi. No. This is a one-off thing. I have to take Tuesday off to help my son with some stuff. So, you know. Ginger says MLH needs to grip for a new. I actually do need a new vest, Ginger. Mine is, it's on its last legs. I don't have a leather sewing machine, so I can't fix it. It's, I do need a new one. I need to get a new one.
And
but
Bernie needs extra kisses on Tuesday.
Bernie needs extra kisses on Tuesday. I'm sure they'll all in chat. Give her some kisses in chat. That's the.
Shut up.
Why? What's Tuesday for you? Anything special? Tuesday for me is helping my son.
I took the day off to help too.
Oh, okay. Well, so you need extra kisses on that day? You do? I think I'm going to need the kisses helping my son move.
Oh.
So,
I'll kiss you.
okay. Do you have any duct tape, Ginger says? Yeah. Duct tape would work, actually, Ginger. I don't want to look all ghetto like that, though. I got an image to keep, Ginger. Jeez, look at all the kisses coming in for Bernie and Chad. Look at all the kisses. Okay, guys, that's all I got for you. Hopefully, in lieu of sending money to Shipbag, donate it to a charity of your taste. Stuff like that. What?
Flea wants your old vest.
Flea wants. Can you have? Yeah, you can have it, Flea. I don't know what you'll do with it. Probably burn it or something. Maybe you can auction it off, Flea. That would be funny. Me doing an auction for my old vest, man. That would be crazy. All right. Look, I appreciate each and every one of you guys in chat right now, and I also appreciate the replay crew. Can't thank you all enough. I really, really appreciate you listening to anything that I have to say, even if it's just for a few moments. Even if you just check out one or two of my videos, I really do appreciate it. And replay crew, definitely big time help. I appreciate all of you as well. Pippi says, have a great day. Yes, have a great weekend, everybody. I hope the weekend treats you good. Be on the lookout for me tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. I'll try to give you guys a heads up with the post today if I can arrange it. If not, then maybe next week or something, something of that nature. But again, I can't thank you all enough. I really appreciate you, and I'll leave you with this. If you're struggling with your own mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen, and sometimes that helps. But if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, just remember, somebody out there thinks you are their favorite. Hold on to that thought. It could save your life. There is a North American hotline that you can dial right now, as of right now. Those are 3 simple digits, 988. Dial that number, and you will get connected to somebody immediately that can help you with whatever is going on. If you're not in North America, type in your browser of choice, mental health help, click on any of those options, and they will get you connected with somebody that can help you out. Don't do anything rash before you talk to somebody, okay? And my email is always open. It may take me a while to get to you, but I will get back to you. I always have, and I always will. I've made that promise to all of you, and I intend on keeping that promise. Thank you all for listening. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. See you guys later.